has your Jaguar XF developed a fault with its air vents not opening or closing correctly? This is the driver side air vent from my XF. As you can see here, I've removed it from the vehicle. It's got essentially an actuator on the side here, which has some gearing on it, and then obviously that's connected into the unit itself. So the right way around for this thing would be this way up, like that. And what has happened is there is a plastic clip that I have inside here, and over time this plastic clip, which you can see my finger pointing at, has fatigued and it's broken. I tried to repair it with Araldite super glue, but didn't make any difference. It broke off again, so I'm about to replace that plastic device. Now what we can see here is that to get to this plastic device I have to remove these screws down under here, and there's this outer plastic casing that I just have to remove off it. The air conditioning unit itself comes from Denso, and the repair is documented on various JLR sort of forum sites, etc. The part here is about £5, and then it cost me another £6 to get it shipped. So a lot cheaper than a whole air vent unit. So I will now take this to pieces and let you see what it looks like after I've taken the screws out, which are here, here, here and here. Removing from the vehicle is quite straightforward. If I can sort of get it to stand up a little bit. So if you imagine this is inside the vehicle, these two bolts, these two screw holes are actually behind the instrument cluster, and this can easily be got at. You essentially remove the screw on the instrument cluster which holds it in place. There's some plastic clips and it just sort of locks out a little bit, and then you can get essentially one of these type of screwdriver connections that I've got here, which I'll just pull out for a second. And well, you can see it. It's the normal sort of star connection, similar to these type here. Then there's a screw at the front which holds it in place, and then there are two screws on the side, and you have to just remove the panel from the car. Again, fairly straightforward process, and it's not going to take you a huge amount of time, and I'll show you in the vehicle what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay, screws have been removed, as you can see here. Panel is the back here, which is loose. This exposes this unit, and then obviously allows me now to get easy access to this. So again, what I'll do is I will unscrew these particular bits here. As it comes out here. So if I now show you the actual, so this is where it's cracked. What I tried to do is Araldite it, but as you can see from what am I doing with my finger, here you can see it's still loose and open. And there's a little notch in here, as you can just see from my finger, that locks into effectively a little notch on the actual air vent itself, just roughly the same sort of area. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do next. So this is the part. It was bought through Rimmer Brothers, rimmerbrothers.co.uk. It's the only one I could find online, and as you can see here, this is the part number, and it's got the Jaguar logo on it. Can't really see underneath what it says, but let's have a look. I think it says C2Z31321 if you took the sticker off this one, but yeah, C2Z31321 is the part number on that one. So I'm going to get it out, and then you can have a look at it. Yep, so this is the new part. Looks exactly the same as the other one. Slight modification is that it seems to have a little bit extra plastic at this point here compared to the other one. So I'm just going to put this down and lever this one off. Okay, so now you can see both parts, the old one and the newer one. Not sure what is the best way to fit this in. I mean, clearly that goes in to here, and at some point it'll latch into whatever the most appropriate slot is to hold it into. So I will find what that is, probably something like that. So that holds it in place, and then I'll put the gearing unit over the top. And I'll push it down, so you'll see that in place later. Nicely pushed in, as you can see. I slotted it into its receptor, and then I pushed the actual solenoid over the top of it, or actuator over the top of it, and now I will do reverse what I did before, which is put the screws back in. I will show you back into the car once I've completed the work on this one. So here is my XF. You can see these are the two screws I was mentioning that go into these screws here and here. Then there's some screws here and here which hold it in place. And then the actual panel itself is just a push-fit panel. You can see there's some plastic guide clips in here, and obviously that goes in like that. I found that these two clips had removed themselves in the process of actually taking them off. Don't quite know why, but it held on to that. And then this is the screw that I mentioned. I don't know if you can see under there, which holds the dashboard in place. There's just a little plastic cover that goes over the top of that. So, and then this is the final one. My little deck of screws underneath here basically shows you these are the order that I've taken them off in. And then this is my essentially car spudger, for want of a better description, or tool to actually take off the surrounding work. And then I've just taken off the covers here, so I could actually get to this panel, which obviously just warns me about the cabling, etc. So I will now put it back together, and I will give you a couple of shots as to how it all looks. This is a cable that I have to put in place. And as soon as I plug it in, you can see the vents have actually opened themselves up by automatically, so that's reset itself. Right, well, you can see the panel is in place, the screws are in, the vent is in the shut position, the other vents are in the open position. If I just turn on the XF, I'm hoping that that vent will open up, as it does. And if I shut down the air conditioning, then the clip closes down, and I get the same effect with the other ones. So again, you can see, so all the screws are in. So the screws in here, these are all in tight, these are all in tight. The screw at the top there is in as well. So it's just for me to actually put the fascia back onto this area, and then put the clip onto that one, and then finally put that area there. So I will, again, just to show you when it's finished. Just out of interest, here is the plate that is on the outside of the car door. As you can see here, the clips. There's some guides that take it in front. So if I just slot it in here, I think that's how it goes. I'll fiddle with it in a second, and I think that's it officially. Anyway, I will fiddle with that just to make sure that I get it in the right place and clip it all in, but last time it wasn't too difficult to put in. Okay, so there you go, units in place. This is all nicely relined up again. this is in place, and then obviously the rubber on the outside. And just once more, just to prove that it all works, switch on the air conditioning, and there she comes up. So I'll now turn off the car. Car's now gone in sleep mode. Fix. So for about £10 and probably you know, no more than about 20 minutes worth of effort, this is all the fix you need to do.